Today we're going to be making decorated cookies. We are going to make Minecraft Creepers cookies. I'm going to be using my basic sugar cookie recipe, and I'm going to put a link to that video somewhere over here so you can follow that recipe. Let's get started. So what you're going to need, Toodles. You're going to need a rolling pin, green food coloring. I like to use the powder one for the cookies. I guess you could use the gel one too. And I'm only going to color a bit of my cookie dough. And then you're going to need a square cookie cutter. And I've already cut my square cookies over here. And I'm just going to make those white, and then I'm going to show you how to decorate those with the green and black later to make the creepers. Okay, so to color your cookie dough, simply flatten it out a little bit. Open your green food coloring and put a little bit in. Start with a little, and we can always top it up if the color is not what you want. And remember, when you bake them, they tend to go darker. So keep that in mind. And just mix the dough. So once your dough is nice and green, if you've worked it a lot, you might have to put this back into some saran wrap and put it in the fridge for another 15 minutes just to let it cool down. Once you are ready, get your rolling pin out, roll the dough. You don't want to make it too thin, so you want to keep it quite, I'd say about half a centimeter. Get your cookie cutter and cut. Remove the excess, and we can roll this back out to make more cookies. So my cookies are baked and they have been cooling. They look pretty good. The green could be a little bit brighter, but it's okay. And now for the decoration. I'm gonna be using royal icing ready-made, and I'm gonna use green food coloring for the white biscuits and black for all of them. You're also gonna need either a Ziploc bag, like this one is perfectly fine. We're gonna put the icing in here and just cut a little hole on the end. And you can use a little template like this. I'm gonna put a link to the template in the description below if you do wanna use it, and I'll show you how in just a moment. So to prepare your icing, I'm using 200 grams of the boxed royal icing, and I'm going to be adding 40 grams of water and whisking. You have to judge the consistency as you go, so I'll show you that later. When your icing is of this consistency, so you can see it's still not too thin, but it runs off, and when it lands it makes that little shape. So this is the consistency we want. You take your food coloring and you start by adding a little bit. I find it's better to use powdered food coloring as it doesn't alter the consistency as much as the gel one does. And now you just stir in your cute little bowls. Okay, so this is way too pale for us, so we're gonna add more. And then you do the same with the black. Once your icing has reached the desired consistency, place it in the Ziploc bag, just like that. Now, we're gonna have to cut a little triangle. Make sure you cut it really tiny because we're not gonna need a lot of it. If you wanna use your template, just cut it out like that and place it in the cookie. You can do this freehand with the royal icing, but I don't feel that confident. So I'm going to trace it. You just put it over and trace. You're gonna cover this with the black anyway, so don't worry if the line is thick. It's just to give you an idea of the shape. Once you have your outline shape, you're gonna take the black And we're gonna try and follow the outline. I like to do the outline first and flood it later. Next, you're gonna take a toothpick and just level it all out. Once you're all done, you're gonna let these set for 20 minutes. Well, the green ones are done because our cookie base is green. There's the black. My black didn't come out very black. And to be completely honest, I would have liked my icing to be more liquid. It was quite thick, and as you can see on this one, for example, when it dried, it didn't smooth, it didn't flood properly. So try and make yours a little more liquid. And now let's see how to do the green background on the white cookie. You take your green color and you just quickly make an outline. Like that. And then you're gonna wanna make a very rough outline, because then with the toothpick, you can go fill in those holes. And try and keep it the same thickness. You can fix it all with the toothpick later. But try and keep the same thickness as the black underneath, so that it's all gonna look like one smooth biscuit. So once your cookies have dried, they should look something like this. They're quite cute, as you can see. And here are the green with the black. And if you're super lazy, you can always trace the cutout with edible marker and it will still look pretty cute. It's not bad for the lazy people. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you have any suggestions of things you would like me to make, please comment down below. Subscribe to my channel and like my video. And I'll see you next time. Bye!